with some who don't want to be laid up with somebody all nice and cuddly and laying in the bed watching a little Netflix and chill. That's what I want.
Yo, 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 welcome back to the Rise of Black Fathers. I'm your boy Quan with my boy JJ over here. You
Sir,
yes, indeed.
bro, that video, bro, make me want to play the organ. That's an organ in the background.
See,
That did get me every time, boy.
Oregon does wonders. That motherfucking saxophone is my favorite. I
Bro,
can't
I
lie
was
to
just
you,
about to say that. If there's a song with a sax, it's Masego. I don't know how to say his name.
Yeah.
When he come on with the sax, boy,
Mm-hmm.
song is a hit. If you got the sax on the, I'm gonna replay it. I'm gonna give you streams. Just letting y'all know you put the sax on the song. I'm playing it in the car every time I get in the car, cause that sax, boy,
Mm.
you hit it. You hit it. We got the same musical taste, man. That's why we like our,
Yeah, man.
like we like our thing, man. But man, we here again, man.
You already know.
Another topic, Rise of Black Fathers. Shit, always we back. But what we talking about today, man? Because this your topic. This was your baby right here. What you want to talk about today?
The conversation today is, what do you look for in a partnership?
I ain't even think about it. I know we talked about it, but I ain't even think about it. But I'm gonna kick it off. Shit, I'm gonna just go off the top of the dome. What do I look for in a partnership, man? I think it's cliche, it's simple, but I want a teammate.
Mm-hmm.
I want a person that when I'm down, they pick me up. When they down, I pick them up. You know,
Mm-hmm.
my strengths, your strengths complement my weaknesses. My strengths complement your weaknesses. We learn from each other. We grow together. Um, and we all are leading towards a ending goal. You know, I think that's overall the goal, and that's a little cliche, but at the end of the day, man, to get a little bit more personal, um, I think I need somebody that's emotional. I think I'm a pretty logical person. I'm a point A, point B, get logical, get it done. So I think my ultimate person got to be in tune with their emotions as a default.
Okay.
Because sometimes I forget. sometimes
Good
I forget to
compliment.
so I forget to tap into it a little bit. So somebody who thinks of that and that's their everyday, I think it's somebody that really challenged me in that area where I don't always think about, and it's not my strength.
Hmm.
What about you, man?
End of the day, the biggest thing that I'm looking for and that I want is a best friend.
Mm.
And I say that as a best friend with a woman that I can be my complete true self with, but at the end of the day, having that mental connection with somebody. And I think once that level is achieved, then we'll be able to really figure out, what do you want in life? What do I want in life? How do we come together with the ideal of being lifelong partners? That's what I want in my partner. I think everything else will play itself out.
Well, man, true fashion, you a light skin, and as a light skin, I know you think you a ladies man. So I know you're out here trying. What has been your biggest struggle? Because
This
you're
nigga,
single. You're
this nigga
single.
said
I,
I'm a light skin. I'm only light skin in the winter. I get dark skin in the summer. Anyways,
anyway, it's the summer.
oh,
You're still pretty
it's the
light, my
summer.
man.
I
But
just say,
anyway, like what's been your biggest struggle? Because I know you've been trying. Because as you light skins, I'm gonna keep going.
look at
As
this
y'all do,
nigga.
y'all little ladies, man, little LL Cool J, licking the lips, all that good stuff. What's been the biggest struggle you think you've seen, man? I know you've been trying.
Haven't been trying. That's definitely ain't been trying. Current today, I got a different mission in mind. That's my focal point rather than working for a relationship. But I'm not opposed to it. Don't get me wrong. If it happens, it happens. But I'm not proactively seeking and dating and trying to make something happen. Um, I'm cool and content in that manner. That's where I stand with that, my brother.
I don't believe it, but we can live. We can go with that one. For me, I'm gonna talk about me because you don't want to
No,
keep it.
hold on, hold on,
You
hold
don't want
on.
to keep it
Nah,
100
nah,
for the
nah. That is
people.
100.
You
Hold
don't want.
on, no, no, nah, bro. You gonna have to correct me. You have to correct me. Who the fuck am I trying with then? Or
I
what you
just
know
know.
that I'm trying
I
something
just
with?
know you have tried and it didn't succeed, and you didn't answer the question of why didn't it succeed. But it's okay. My biggest struggle. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go for the people. Maybe you answer after. But
All right.
I'm gonna go for the people. My struggle, because I've had a struggle, because I want to be with some who don't want to be laid up with somebody all nice and cuddly and laying in the bed watching a little Netflix and chill. That's what I want. But I think I've looked for it personally. I've went out looking for it, trying to make situations work, as opposed to letting it come to me. So I forced some situations. I put myself in situations that I wanted to work, but necessarily didn't work. And you're not gonna find your partner, the person you're supposed to be with, searching for it, forcing it. Every time you meet somebody, can I make this work? Is this gonna be the one? So that has been my personal struggle. You know, wanting it. I know I want it so bad. I have all this love to give. I have all this care to give. Um, but being okay with waiting for it is my biggest struggle. Because I want it so bad. And that's a struggle I have, I think, daily, personally. So
Hmm.
that's been my biggest struggle in trying to find that partner uh, for me.
Facts. My brother, I did take some time, bro. I still don't know who the fuck you talking about or what the situation is, bro. It's been some time, but all I can speak on is where I'm currently at today. In the past, I mean, shit, it's the past. Them situations ain't they all ended for a reason at the end of the day. So
Yeah.
shit, have tried whatever, but currently as of today, yeah, man, my focus is something different. Focus is something different. But yeah, man. But what I am looking for in a woman, though, outside of becoming the best friend, some things that I would look for off the rip: that independency, emotional maturity. Another big one is a woman that's loving, that is selfless and working to help other people out. Because I said that's a big need of mine. For one, she has to love to travel and want to see different things. We ain't, I ain't staying in the house now. We gotta do some shit and accomplish more. And then overall, it needs to be a strong woman, because I'm not trying to raise no children with no weak ass woman. Just like y'all women wouldn't want to raise your children with no weak ass man. This should go both ways. So it's like shit. Let's just keep it 100 with this shit now.
All right, bro. So I got a question for you. How
For
have your
sure.
past situationships shape what you now want in a partner? Now that you're able to reflect and think and what you want in the future.
It's allowed me to experience different women, great women at that, wife material, but to look past the checking boxes.
Ooh, there you go.
Yeah, just
There you
just
go.
looking past the checking boxes. Like, okay, you passed the application of what I'm looking for in a woman, but what's deeper than that? We get into that vibe, that connection, you know, emotional stability, maturity. How are we together? Can Are we capable of actually being best friends?
Mm.
That's some shit that I mean, you can't really qualify for it. That shit either happens or it doesn't. So it's like, can we get to that level of a bond being, of a bond being created together and passionate enough to want to spend the rest of my life with you? And I can't say that it hasn't happened, shit, or as to
Yeah.
what happened. But yeah,
Right.
it gets past just checking those boxes and really looking deeper is what I'd say my past situationships have taught me today.
Nah, you hit on the money with that checking boxes, man. Because I'm a product of that, bro. I got a checklist, man. If you check a couple boxes in the beginning, I'm like, I'm excited, boy. And then month one, month two, month three go by, and them boxes ain't really holding as much weight as they did in the beginning, bro.
For
And
sure.
it's definitely a learning experience, man. I had to learn that I would never get there if I didn't try.
Exactly.
You know, I was always, I'm not dating, I'm not dating, I'm not dating. And it kind of hindered me, bro. I was anti dating, I can honestly tell you, till post college.
Get that experience.
And until I started dating and realizing what I like and don't like, and
Mm-hmm.
this could look great. This is what I thought was good, but it really don't move me. You know that because I want a forever marriage, man. Divorce is nothing. I'm a product of 32 years of marriage. My parents have been together, man. 32 years, like
That's
ongoing.
beautiful.
I don't think they stop it no time soon. So that's the goal. That's the standard. So if I don't have that forever, what's the point? And if
Mm.
I'm getting tired and bored and uninterested in month two, three, how you think you're gonna last 32, 33 years? You know what I mean? So now you hit that money where them boxes, they a cool gauge of who to be interested in, but it takes something deeper. And I
I
think
got
you
a
hit it.
question on your parents' relationship.
Yeah,
If
yeah,
you
yeah.
know, 32 years of marriage,
Yes, sir.
I've heard that, you know, for one, both of them are completely different people. Not completely, but they are different people than when they first
Completely.
said I do.
Completely. They completely.
Okay,
They
already.
completely.
So, with that being said,
Hmm.
have they gave you any tips or anything on how they've still grown to love each other and like adapt in that manner? Like,
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I think from Pop's perspective, Mom's a little more quiet. You know, he ain't really dove into her side a little bit, but I could speak from Pop's perspective, and he knew. Like when they say you know, he was like, "This is a good woman. This is what I need in my life. She gonna make me better. If I have kids with her, she gonna make my kids better." And he went after it. That was his perspective. You know, at the end of the day, he trusted. He trusted her. He believed in her, and to this day, she still make him better.
hmm,
So from his perspective, I could think from the man's perspective, he got a woman that elevated him, that made him want to be better, that contribute to him being a better person. I'm not fortunate enough to have that relationship with my mom. We ain't really talked about it. That's just not the way we get down with it. But I think from my own observation, she felt the same way too.
hmm,
They complimented each other. He was a go getter. She was a little more reserved. So them coming together, she has the logical side. He has the let's figure it out side. They come together, they're unstoppable. So they complemented each other.
yeah.
You know what I mean? Them strengths and them weaknesses came together and created one powerful bond. So it's interesting, man, when I look at that and it's
Follow up
like,
question for you.
yeah, 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 yeah.
Now, I do know typically we look for women that are similar to our mothers. Now,
Yeah.
have you seen that in your past relationships or situationships and or what you currently want in a woman from what you've seen growing up?
Yeah, man. I think personally, I don't know why. It could have been the lack of dating growing up, but my younger ages didn't appreciate those women that resemble my mom. But now, as I get older and I look back, a couple of them, the ones that got away.
Hmm.
There was a couple that resembled and had the same qualities. That as I get older and I look at the man I want to be in life and the person I want to my side, it's definitely somebody just like my mom. But I wasn't mentally ready for that. The type of woman she is, the type of person she would require me to be. I wasn't ready for that until my older ages. So now I think I'm at a point where that's what I want. That's what I can give for sure. That's what I seen. That's what I seen that work. That's what I'm used to. That's what I'm comfortable with. That's what raised me. So why would I? I think I'm pretty dope, you know. So why would I not want a woman like that? So I would think in my younger ages, I've came across women that resembled that, but I didn't appreciate them, and I wasn't mentally ready for
That's big kudos to your moms because there's a lot of people who get raised by some fucked up ass mothers,
them. Yeah,
but still seek that abuse,
right.
that whatever it is, just because that's what they used to. So yeah, man. Now I just want to know, see if, what you know about your parents and why
Yeah,
they
man.
operate the way they do and
I
how
mean,
that's
one.
affected you.
Man, I'll add one more thing, man. I feel like I'm talking the most today, but whatever. It take work, bro. It take work. It ain't easy. It ain't gonna be all roses and petals every day. Like you're gonna have some bad days, and you got to figure out who are you willing to go through that with. When shit get bad, do you want to run away, or do you want to sit there and stick and figure it out with that person? That's why I believe, man, you got to
Mm-hmm.
really see the highs and lows with somebody before you really can commit. I got to see you at your worst. You got to see me at my worst because I'm an asshole. I am not fun to be here. I don't want to be around myself, bro.
Mm,
I've been in moments where I'm talking to myself like, you an asshole right now, bro. Fix it. I don't fix it. Like it's that bad. So if I'm already checking myself, I can't imagine what the other person. But you got to be able to see that, like,
for sure.
and you don't do that without putting in work and putting in time. And everything is so fast these days, and this, that, and is instant and fucking social media, bro. You look left, you look right. Like I think the beauty of like my parents' relationship, they didn't have all that.
Mm.
You wasn't looking left and right. You was trying to make what worked in front of you, and it's a struggle we have. But it's something that we can also acknowledge that you turn on the gram, man. You look left and right, and that look good, that look good, that look good, and it make it a little difficult, I think, to date these days. But if you keep that in the back of your mind and understand that it's gonna take some work, you might find your person.
I don't like the ending, how you put it on finding them. Only reason I can say that, man, you proactively looking. It's possible. You still might fuck around and find your person. I ain't gonna say you all off on that. That just ain't what currently where I'm at. And that's just personal. So,
Yeah,
I'm gonna retract that right there.
yeah, nah, it's good. My older sister told me something, bro, and it stick with me. 80/20, bro.
Hmm.
If you find something find someone with 80% of what you're dealing with, you can deal with the 20. And it changed my perspective personally of what a relationship was because it's not gonna always be good. And I had this mindset that like if something was off, it's off, not meant to be, and it was unrealistic.
We
Personally,
human.
it
Nobody
yeah, it was
perfect.
it was unrealistic. So I say that to say the way I position it is like it ain't gonna always be good. It's not gonna be all good days because I know personally I don't have great days every day. And you got to be having somebody there next to you that's willing to stick by you and work with you through those bad days. When I'm at my 20%,
Mm-hmm.
when I'm at my lowest, and I'm at the best to be around, you need somebody that can get through it with you. And that's what I want, man, at the end of the day from a partner, man, that understands that I'm not perfect. I might be good most of the days, but some days I'm not good. And also, I want to do that for you as well. So that's what I mean by, you know, the way I position that.
That's what's up right there. Partnerships. It ain't easy. Don't settle for less. Make sure whatever you want in life, just don't settle for less at the end of the day.
Man.
That's all I got for y'all there, man. That's
Bro, and
another
just
great episode.
to throw it back a little bit to our past episode, don't waste people time.
Mm-hmm.
If you ain't feeling it, you ain't feeling it. It's a lot easier to cut it off than to stick into something you don't like. You know what you like, you know what you happy about. Don't waste people time because you wasting yours, you wasting theirs. They could be finding the other person while they dealing with you, man.
Mm. And
Like
you know
always,
damn
though.
well you want that shit done to you.
Ooh. There you go. Treat people like you want to be treated.
Man,
Man,
that's it.
like always, riseobf.com. That's our website. You can like, follow, subscribe at
Mhm.
riseobf. We on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, iHeartRadio. We on all them platforms. Just search us, you'll find us. TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube. If you want to see our faces, or you could just listen to us on your way home from work. Man, it's all good. But
That's
we
it.
appreciate y'all. Keep listening. Send us feedback. You want to be featured? Hit us up. And we out, man.
Gone.